Look at it from here. Like, it's that powerful. Don't.
I don't think we can. I can't really see. I'm surprised if I understand that. Oh well. You can't reach the computer. There we go.
It won't reach the computer, so the computer will be okay. So you're okay where you're at.
There we go.
But with this thing, I do need to be very careful. 9,000 volts or even way higher than that. That is plenty to make me go flying across the classroom if I get hit by it. All right. So if you see some object with green and blue and wearing goggles flying towards that wall there, flying the other way, and then down behind one like that. Are you ready? One of the things that they always tell you to do, don't use two hands when you're messing with the high voltage, and keep one behind your back so that you don't end up using it. That way, if you do get shocked, it doesn't go across your heart, right? You go straight down through, you can't. You go across the back. Not that I don't think I would get shocked from doing this right now because everything is unplugged and locked. Yeah.
Better safe than sorry. Yeah, here's my
Okay, thank you.
9. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Before someone walks into my class, they'll be on
Well, here's the deal, of course. I hope nobody walks out with a cell phone right outside.
That'd be really fast.
Remember to subscribe, comment, like the video.
Now, if you're over on that side, back there, you guys will probably want to move to this side. Okay?
What do I
You can use, with this. Well, because I'm going to be standing over here, because of where this rod is and how it's wired up, I have to stand right here. I'll be mostly in the way of people over here. Okay?
Oh, man.
I don't think somebody's gonna die. We're gonna get a new teacher. I'm just trying to be real. What are you trying to Are you zooming in? Are you zooming in? That didn't come up. I know. Before I started shooting, I zoomed in. How long have you been? I've been recording for that long. I just want to stop. Oh, I'm dead.
This here is the big fat insulator. All right, and of course it's hooked up to this, and this goes to the ground. So any charging.
On the ground, and all of us get shot. Hair going. Come on. Don't look at the shots at the bottom. I'm trying not to. It's so eye-catching. I look at the bottom. I look on the bottom. On the screen. I look like in.
Let me talk to you briefly about this.
Are you gonna put it on again?
Okay, this is an example where we have static and current electricity in a second. Okay? We've got electricity coming out of the wall. 120 volts. All right, it's connected up to this capacitor, these capacitors, a whole bunch of them. All right, a capacitor stores up energy until it gets full, and then it can't store anymore until it discharges. So the capacitor stores up a whole bunch of energy, stores up enough that over here on the back side here, where there are two things, two brass things not connected to each other, there's enough energy that it will spark across that gap. When it sparks across that gap, it discharges the capacitor, okay, which then builds more energy, stores up more energy, so it can spark again. So that constant sparking is when it's storing up, discharging, storing up, discharging, storing up, discharging, storing up, discharging. Okay, and it's happening really fast. If it's a huge amount of energy that is discharging, goes through these coils down here. There's a coil of wire right here. It's a heavy-duty wire. It goes around 12 times. And thus, it goes around 12 times with a lot of current going through this, a lot of electricity going through these wires. A lot of electrons going through those fat wires creates a big magnetic field. Moving charges create a magnetic field. And magnetic fields then can also create moving charges. All right? In other words, you can use magnets to create electricity, and you can use electricity to create magnets. So what we've done here by moving a huge amount of electricity, using the capacitors, using this transformer, we've got a huge amount of electricity going around these wires. It goes around 12 times. The more times it goes, the stronger the magnetic field is going to be. All right. These wires right here are not connected to any of the other wires on them. There's a small wire, very thin wire right here. It is twisted around 500 times. 550 times right here. It's 550 very careful racks all this here. Okay, none of them are crossing over. It's all very careful. All right. Remember what I said. The more times you have with racks, the stronger your magnetic field. So we have 500 racks here. And so it is creating a really, really strong magnetic field. But the wire is really thin. Since the wire is really thin, there's not a lot of available electrons. The voltage is really high, but the amperage, the amount of electrons, is really low. All right? That the voltage, the pressure here, because of the strength of the magnetic field, the pressure is really high. But the amount of electrons that there are in this wire that can move is very small compared to what we started with. All right? And so we're doing what's called inducing a charge out here. We're using magnetism to make a charge build up here. And as soon as those electrons have someplace to go, by holding this over here, then the electrons have a place to go, and they are jumping across here and going to ground. Okay, so that's basically what's happening here.
Well, actually, maybe
All right,
not.
I'll demonstrate it again for you guys.
All right, here we go. I looked down before. You looked down. It's like
You just walk in. Don't look at the sparkles down here.
it's like I'm not gonna watch it live.
I didn't watch it.
It's like I'm not gonna watch it live because I think I'm gonna get blind.
I don't need to shut this down immediately because I'm going to talk over here. And be quiet, please, while I'm talking. So if you just walk in,
Look at this.
you know, look at the spark down below here. I have two, so you really
No, I look at it. I can feel my phone get hot. I know.
I've got one more thing that I can show you.
Actually, it is a little hot.
This is for a light bulb.
Oh, no way!